All right, let's go ahead and see what's going on here with Mr. Pimp Name Ninja Turtle and his 7 hookers
Name's
with
Aaron.
balloons.
Aaron, how old are
Yes,
you?
ma'am. I'm 29.
29. Okay, and
Yes.
what do you do?
I'm a licensed plumber.
Wait a second, hold
Very
on.
cool. Hello, welcome. I'll have you hold this. All right.
She popped it off the rip.
We can have your name.
My name's Aaron.
Why is she shaking her head?
Aaron, how old are
Yes,
you?
ma'am. I'm 29.
29. Okay, and
Yes.
what do you do?
I'm
And by the way, the quality of this is a little less optimal because I think they deleted it. I think there was some controversy going on after this happened, and it's a big mess. I've been seeing about it online, but that's the reason why it's like this, because it's clipped on someone else's channel. So
a licensed plumber.
Okay, very cool.
Yes.
And now, what do you look for in a woman?
I look for a woman that's not promiscuous and has a career going for
pop, watch. Some of them are probably gonna pop as soon as they hear that. No, I'm promiscuous.
herself.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
And now, what are some of your deal breakers?
Deal breaker, being promiscuous, not cleanly, don't have a career, nothing really going for yourself.
Okay. All right. So we did get a pop balloon.
Those are some good standards to have. Personally, I don't care about career because I believe in being the man who provides. If a woman wants to have a career, cool, but I personally don't look for a woman who has a career because that's not what I want her for.
Let's go
Okay.
ahead and go on over there and see what's going on.
Yes.
All right. If we can have your name and age and why you popped your balloon.
Hi, my name is Karma. I'm 24.
Okay.
Oh, sorry. I'm
Because he's too muscular. Something like that. Watch.
supposed to say the pop in the balloon proper. Got you. For me, it just did not work. I didn't feel like I had chemistry or I wasn't fully attracted to you. And I feel like that counts if we are going to be going through a dating show, you know?
That's valid.
Yes, the feeling is definitely mutual. So that's okay.
Okay, I see what's going on here. So I've been seeing a lot of clips about how they say that he's sassy, and that's why this whole controversy is going on, because apparently he's sassy. And I can see why they think that, right? Like, he's just clapping back right away. And hey, he's defending himself. He's trying to stand up, but it does come off in a bit of a sassy way.
Thank you. You did me a favor.
You know, absolutely.
Yeah.
Because it's like, you don't got to say all that. I don't think that she meant it in a way to, like, degrade him or demean him in any way or a condescending way. She's just there explaining what she's there to do that. That's literally the part of the show that they have to do. Just give your explanation on why it is that you popped the balloon. I think he's kind of taking it as if she's trying to offend him in a way.
Glad you have a great day.
Thank you, Queen. You too.
Okay. Well, let's go ahead. All right.
See how everyone got tense? They're like, because they noticed the energy shift.
We got to pop over here. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
Hi, my name is Dara. I'm 22.
Okay. And why did we end up popping our balloon?
The comment you made didn't really. I like a more humble person,
And he's going to clap back.
someone that responds. So defensive-ish. Yeah, that's really it.
She's kind of anxious. You could tell she's an anxious woman. She's like scared of conflict and scared to make someone mad. But yeah, like she said, not defensive. It's coming off as defensive. I don't see nothing wrong with protecting yourself and having standards, but it is coming off a little defensive.
I
Yeah.
didn't really necessarily like
That's
how you
fine. Hey,
responded.
I could just
Yeah.
all I can do is be honest.
I mean,
you know,
yeah, be honest,
I
be your
came
authentic
over
self.
here to,
That's okay.
to find a match.
Sure.
That wasn't matching. That's
Sure, I
all,
mean,
Queen.
I 100% understand.
Yes,
yeah.
ma'am.
Sure.
Okay. And now is she someone that's your type?
She all right. You know, you're not really my type. I don't mean to be disrespectful.
No
You know,
disrespecting.
but if I seen you in public, I wouldn't reach out to.
Totally fine.
Yes, ma'am.
Thank you.
All right. And we did get a pop balloon over here. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
I'm Lex, and I'm 23, and I popped my balloon because I feel like you could be a tad bit disrespectful, like how you, like, I don't know, arrogant, a little bit.
Yes.
Yeah, just that.
Well, voicing my opinion is not arrogant. You know, she asked me if she would be a good fit for me. If I like what I see, you know, it's contrary to the truth. So
Of course.
that's all I can do is just state what I see. That's not a good look for me. That's all, Queen. But thank you. You did me a favor as well.
Yeah. Also,
The thing about it is he's saying these comments after they say something. So that's why it's coming off as defensive. It's not like he just said it off the bat. Like, listen, I'm not into you, whatever, whatever. It's like they say something. So it's like a petty response almost.
So, what I have to say is, it's not what you say. This is what I mean by what
It's
I say.
how you say
it's
it.
not what you say, it's how you say it.
Yes.
You could have rephrased a lot of the things that you have been saying to me as well as the other girls differently. But that's all I have to say.
But one thing about me is I'm not going to change who I am
Of course.
to fit somebody else's liking. You know, I'm just going to tell it how it is. If you're not it, that's not it. You know, the
Cool.
one that is it, I'm going to let it be known.
Okay.
And I've had that problem too, you know, because I like to tell it how it is. Sometimes I've worked at jobs and people say I'm very abrasive because I just tell it how it is. And it's a skill, honestly, that you have to learn to think before you speak and say, how is this going to make the other person feel? And it's not about censoring yourself. It's about doing it saying something in a way that is going to make sure that everyone is just okay. Everyone's cool. It's not coming off in an offensive way. It doesn't mean that you have to, hold back. It doesn't mean you have to hold back your opinion. It's just how you say it. It's changing up how you say it.
Okay.
You know, for surely, yes.
Respectful.
All right. Your name and age and why you ended up popping your balloon.
She kind of looked like the motherfucker from the Cinnamon Jack. What's that shit called? The cereal, I think it was, like a Cinnamon Jack, the fucking cinnamon stick. That's kind of what she looks like.
Brianna, 26. My eyes are up here, baby. Are you looking at the
Whoa, hold on. What was he doing?
6?
Oh, he's looking down. He's like this.
My eyes are up here, baby. Are you looking at the tattoo?
No, I'm looking at the hair on your arm.
Hey, yo.
You know, women I deal with, they don't have hair on their
Don't
arms.
do too much.
Hey, I'm just being honest.
Yo, bro was scanning the room, waiting to see what he can clap back with.
Don't do
Queen.
too much.
You know, I don't like that. That's all
Okay.
I was looking at. You trying to say if I'm looking at particular body
You just
parts,
wasn't
but
looking at
that's
my
not
eyes.
what it is.
That's
No, I was
all
looking at the hair on your
Anyways,
arms, Queen.
she asked me the question.
Yes.
Yeah, I'm in heels and you ain't tall enough.
Okay.
Don't do too much.
Well,
though.
you're not qualified, baby.
Alright,
So
You're not qualified, baby. He said, your arms are hairy enough. I can only imagine how your asshole look. That shit probably look like fucking Planet of the Apes.
that's all good.
Let's move on. Okay.
Let's move on.
We do still have 3 unpopped, but she looking like you gonna pop? Okay. Okay. All right. If we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Jacqueline. I'm 25. I popped because I have hair on my arms.
Hey, just because you got hair on your arms, that's okay though, Queen.
See, that's why he's coming off like petty and offensive, because had she said something else, he would have said it differently. He's kind of like, she's saying something in a good way. Oh, well, I popped because I had hair on my arms. And he's like, well, it's okay that you have hair on your arms. But the other woman had hair on her arms, and he's like, oh, no, that's not good, So it's coming off petty because of he's doing it as a response, as an emotional response in a way.
You look phenomenal though.
Thank you.
You know, she ain't fit to my liking. She ain't
Watch her say something, and he switch up.
even fit to. Hey, excuse me, Queen. I'm talking to this woman right here. Oh, well, I could look anyway. I could look any way I want to. You know.
Okay.
But yeah, can y'all give her balloon back though?
She is too sassy.
She don't want it.
Yeah. Do you want your balloon back,
Let her speak for herself, damn.
Queen? We're not talking to you, sweetheart.
Straight up.
You already been. I already let you know.
You've been
I'm not
disqualified.
interested in- You got more hair on your arms than me, baby. But anyways,
Okay. So he's saying get your balloon back, but how you feeling him?
Look at her. She is pissed.
Okay,
Look at that
so
face. She is pissed. She is livid.
He's saying get your balloon back, but how you feeling him?
I'm not gonna give my balloon back.
okay.
All right, no problem. So we do still have 2 balloons.
Yes.
Do we still have 2 balloons?
No.
Oh, shit.
Let's go over here. I saw you hesitate. That's why I had to ask. So if we can have your name and age and why you ended up popping.
My name is Kayla. I'm 23. Originally, I was not gonna pop my balloon because I know a lot of them popped it because he was being, I guess, arrogant. But to me, I like my man that's not gonna sit in every girl's face and, you know, complimenting them, you know? So I didn't find that offensive to me. But when they started that, what was going on, I'm very like, I don't want to say I'm argumentative, but I don't want my man to argue back with me because then I feel like it's gonna always be a problem. That was all.
Yeah, like you got to be the man so that you're not, both of you aren't emotional, right? You have to have some level of stoicism to where if your woman is constantly trying to argue, you don't let her bait you into that. You don't let her drag you into an argument constantly, because then the relationship is just going to be full of arguments. Someone has to be stoic. Someone has to be in control of their emotions enough to be able to guide the other person who is honestly acting crazy back into their logical senses.
Only reason why I popped my balloon because I was just like, dang. But then with me, you kind of got a little bit.
If you give me just 15 seconds,
No,
I'm gonna show
buddy,
you how
we're
you
not
can
giving
get
you no
unlimited
seconds,
video
okay?
ideas for YouTube
All right.
using an
Catty with me, you a little sassy just a little bit. And since you want to come at everybody over here, I'm going to get at you too. You kind of look like a Ninja Turtle. You're not that
Hey, yo, she said you look like Michelangelo.
cute. You need to relax. You stocky as hell. And I was trying to be respectful, but like you was really coming out like
I'd say, bitch, take off that hair. I bet you bald as fuck.
I didn't like it. I'm from the South and I can handle like a lot of criticism and stuff like that, but the way you was coming, you just act like you got it all like that. And I guarantee you probably got a roommate at home and it's just not giving anymore.
Yeah. Well, let me say this.
Yeah, to be honest, that's one thing about women. Women don't like a man who is criticizing other women and arguing with other women and insulting other women, because they want a man who is non-emotional and non-reactive. When you're constantly getting in these arguments, bickering with women in the workplace, at school, wherever the case may be, you're going to come off as someone who, because women see how you treat other women and then they think, oh, that's how he would treat me. So if you're a gentleman to other women, if you're a smooth player, if you're a smooth operator, and you treat a woman good and she sees that that you're giving her a really good experience, she's going to want a part of that. But if you're insulting women and all these things, women have that mentality. They're going to be like, oh, I don't want that.
It's Queen. I'm a licensed plumber.
I do real estate and property management.
I live downtown.
So what you do
I live
ain't nothing compared to
downtown.
me.
I stay by myself, Queen. You know, and you're not even qualified to be even
You
dealing
say
with me.
everybody not qualified.
You definitely not. You know, if any.
He said, you're not qualified. Nah, but she low-key got a point, though. It's because, like, if they don't like him, he's going to clap back in a way like, I don't like you. And that's why, you know, he's saying she's not qualified.
Thing, it was one of these two. I wasn't even looking your way. You
And
ain't
the one
my
that you
type.
wanted popped
If I
out
seen, that's fine.
So what?
That is totally fine.
Okay.
But one thing about me, I could pull 100,000 on the bank. Can you do the same?
Get this
yeah,
man
you can't
out
do
there.
that. You
Let's
can't do
move on.
that though,
Let's
baby.
move
Yeah,
Let's
in a real
move on.
way.
Yeah, bro, he's coming off very sassy because he's, like, arguing hella hard. Like, bro, fuck that bitch. Whatever she's saying, just carry on. Keep it pushing. Remain calm. Don't be so reactive, you know? Remain stoic. Okay, you know, whatever she's saying, okay, she's a woman. She's going to do what women do. She's going to be emotional. She's going to do all this shit. You just got to be a man about it, right? You shouldn't be having these emotional reactions.
Can't do that though, Queen.
Because if someone can control you to get an emotional reaction out of you, she can control you, and you lose your power. You lose the respect in a woman's eyes when you are not someone who can control your emotions, because you're easily controlled by outside factors.
All right. If we can have your name and age.
Hi, I'm Esther. I'm 23.
Okay. And Esther, you still have your balloon unpopped. Why so?
Are you done?
Oh yeah, I'm done with the rest of that.
Okay.
You know,
Okay, now we can talk, right?
in a real way.
She heard I can pull 100,000 out of my bank.
Okay. What do you look for?
I look.
What are
for
you looking for?
a woman, like I said, that's not going to be promiscuous. A woman that's going to be consistent. A woman that has a career and things going for herself. Because I had the same thing going for myself.
Okay.
You know, as well. I don't need a woman to give me her money or anything. I'm just looking for devotion and some loyalty. That's all. And some honesty.
Do you believe in God?
Oh, certainly. Yes, ma'am. I'm a God-fearing man. I practice monotheism. You know, I won't tell you what I identify.
I've heard that, monotheism. Anyone who knows what that is, comment it down below. I'm probably going to look it up after this, but I've heard that. What is monotheism?
is religion-wise, but we can get to that at a later date and time.
I would assume monotheistic, like just one, like monogamous, monotheism, just one religion.
You know,
Okay.
if you choose to leave here with me.
Okay. Do you know the Bible says that love is kind?
Yes, certainly.
Are you here for love or are you here to just
I'm,
insult
I'm trying to
everyone?
create a family. You know,
Okay.
that's what I aspire to do.
Okay.
Yes, ma'am.
All right.
You're good?
Sure, we're good.
Oh, okay. All right. Any questions for her?
No, not at all.
Do you have any kids?
See how the reaction was different? He said, no, not at all. I bet if she said something, he'd be like, bitch, look at that fucking trash bag you're wearing. Don't play with me.
No, I don't.
Do you want kids?
I do. You
How old
gonna
are
give
you
me
again?
some? Huh?
How old are you?
I'm 29. How old are you?
23.
Okay.
Is that okay?
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. You know, we might as well get up out of here right now.
Well, let's
Yeah.
step on over here. Let's step that way.
Look at them. They're all looking sick, except the one in the pink. She seems cool, but the other ones are looking sick. The cinnamon stick and the hairy arm one, they're looking sick right now. They're pissed at him.
Quick for me. Step that way.
Okay.
And this is probably why, because I heard that he's going through some shit where they're like getting him fired. They're calling their job. They're calling like thousands of times. Anytime he goes to apply at a job, he gets immediately denied because these women are trying to ruin his life. I've just seen that shit on Instagram because he popped up on my Instagram. And I saw that he's going through some lawyer stuff. And that's why I think the original video was deleted. I don't know, but...
All right. So it seems like there's a little vibe here. So is it going to be a yes for you for him?
God says save souls, so yeah.
Oh, and is it a yes for you
That's
for
gonna
her?
be a hell yes for me.
Okay, we got.
Hey, he got himself the baddest one. Out of this group, she is the baddest one. Okay, so it's a win for him. It's a win. Shout out to him. Shout out to him because, you know, at the end of the day, all the other ones had attitude. They were all, you know, ready to argue, even though he had some emotional responses. They were just, you know, they weren't very calm, submissive, and they were trying to clap back right away. She seems like the type of woman who is going to be feminine, is going to support you, is not going to be trying to argue and talk loud and disrespect you. But who knows, right? There's always that representative phase to where women put up a facade. But for the most part, she seems cool. She's the baddest one out of this whole group. So, hey, Aaron the plumber, that's a win for you.
Got a match. All right, let me take this mic and y'all can go on off. Okay.
Well, that's the video for today, guys. This is Aaron the plumber with the Pop the Balloon show. Okay, let me know what you guys think down below. At the end of the day, he could have responded a little less emotional, but hey, he got the best one out of the group, so I guess it's a win.